Horses and boundaries. How do horses help with boundaries, you may ask? Well, all I can do is share from my personal experience. A few years ago, I discovered I had more boundaries with my horses than I did with the people in my life, especially the people that I had been in a relationship with. I was willing to set strict boundaries with my horses and demanded complete respect from them every single time I came in contact with them, yet I didn't once set a single boundary with any person that I was with. I didn't even really know what my boundaries were until they were being crossed, and at that point I had no idea what to do about it. What I realized was for a long time I felt like I had no voice. I thought that by setting boundaries with people or even speaking up and using my voice, I would somehow be weak, so therefore I kept quiet. I felt so confused for so long because my mind told me I had a voice and I could stand up anytime I wanted, but my actions told me I better stay seated and keep quiet. What the horses have taught me is that I have a voice and I can stand up for myself, and boundaries are necessary for a thriving relationship to work. You see, I always had strict boundaries with the horses that anytime we were walking somewhere, even if it was scary and new, they must walk normal and stay next to me and keep their focus on me and remain cool, calm, and collected. I would check this by stopping mid-stride right next to the horse and then walking backwards or to one side or the other, and while I was doing this I wouldn't say a word to them. If the horse is watching you and paying attention to you, then they will notice this change in you and they will immediately stop and follow your lead. This shows the horse that they can trust you to take the lead and to keep them safe, which you will receive their loyalty and their respect in return. So what God showed me was this: if I was willing to set those strict boundaries that I had discovered worked with my horses because they were what kept us both safe and gave me respect, then maybe I should be willing to set those same strict boundaries with some of the people in my life because they would actually help keep me safe, both physically and emotionally, and help me feel respected, valued, heard, and seen. God's intention of our relationships are for them to help us grow, feel loved, cherished, important, and essentially they're to help us bring us closer to Him. But somewhere along the way, we forgot that boundaries are not only helpful in feeling all of these things, but that they are also extremely necessary. So I just wanted to remind you today that you do have a voice. You do have a right to stand up for yourself, and setting boundaries will help you build thriving relationships with all of those around you. With love.